Hi, it's Miss Pritzel at the Up and West Library, and I am book talking one of my favorite books. I just had to reread it. I needed a feel-good read. So it's called The Sun is Also a Star, and it's by, well, we cover it up, Nicola Yoon, right there. Love Nicola Yoon. So our characters are Natasha. She is Jamaican American, I guess, which that's what Nicola Yoon is, and then Daniel, who is Korean American, and that would be Nicola Yoon's husband. So I'm sure, well, the story is, I think she kind of used some of things in her own life in this book. So it is set in New York City. Natasha's family is just about to be what we call voluntarily leave the country because they are undocumented, and it resulted in something her father did. And she's lived here since she was 8, and so she's been here 10 years. This is all the life she's known. She doesn't even remember really too much about living in Jamaica. So she's trying desperately to find a way to leave her, to help her family stay in the country. But it's, And so she goes to a government office building, and she talks to somebody, and she comes out, and just like Daniel sees her, and she's listening to the music on her headphones, and he kind of sees her and is interested in her. Daniel's also dealing with issues. There's a lot of expectations in his family, like going to Harvard. He's actually supposed to be interviewing for an early decision to Yale that day. Yale is second best school, and both he and his brother are supposed to be doctors. And there's just, they both have a lot of family issues, let's just put it that. And they just kind of meet, and most of this takes place in like a 12-hour period where they meet, they start talking. He has to drop something off at his dad's store. Natasha kind of sees how his dad is a little racist. Maybe not a little. And then Daniel feels bad. He takes her out to lunch, and then they do Korean karaoke, and they do all these things. And here's the thing, Natasha is this believer in science, and she's going to be a scientist. She doesn't believe in love. She doesn't believe in a lot of things, and he's very opposite of her. He doesn't really know what he wants to do, but he loves to write poetry and things like that. But he doesn't know that she will most likely not be there, so that causes a little rift during the day, but they find each other again. It's heartbreaking and heartwarming at the same time, which is hard to find. But Nicola Yoon is the author of Everything, which was her first book. This is also, both of that book and this book have been made into movies, and then Instructions for Dancing is her newest, which I absolutely love too. I'm waiting for that to become a movie. I just think this is it's a fascinating book, and it's been trending on TikTok for quite a while now because it is an awesome book. Like I said, it's got this budding romance, but it's also, and the two different points of view, but it's also interspersed with this narrator point of view that gives you the backstories of people like both of the characters' fathers, but even the security lady at the government office building. We get these random things that we learn about different people's lives throughout the city and how there's this interconnectedness. So highly recommend anything written by Nicola Yoon right there. But yes, she's a big romance writer. That's what her and her husband are both. They write romance for YA. So Sun is Also a Star. If this is not your cup of tea, I'll have to find something else. Otherwise, have a fantastic day and keep on reading.